Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Wow, look at that. Yay, coffee. I'm ready. I've got a busy morning, so I'm popping on right at 8. I might even eat my toast while I talk to you. Oh, shit. That's hot. I'm having a little cup because I'm running off to an appointment this morning, and then I'm getting coffee after. So 2 coffees in a morning. So this one's kind of smaller. It's so flippin' hot. I mean, I love hot coffee, but I literally make it and then jump on. So how's everybody today? I am loving the cloudy morning. It's not as hot in my spot. Woo! Yeah, so I have curly hair today. Curly hair is much more difficult than straight hair. If you didn't know that, like it doesn't, straight hair you can have for days. You don't have to wash it. Curly hair just kind of gets flattened or whatever. Tip of the day, learn something new about curly hair. I like having different types of hair. Curly some days, straight some days. Anyway, so what is top of mind today? I kind of thought of 2 things to actually talk about today. I thought about number 1. Well, overarching for me is just encouraging people to really follow their gut and listen to themselves and show up as their highest, most authentic self. And I think I'm so passionate about it. Oh, okay, the sun. Remember when I said it was cloudy and gray? My passion for that is because I didn't realize that I wasn't living from that space for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, this is why it had felt so off for so long. This is why, I was living other people's stories for how I was supposed to be. I was following the herd, not in a bad way. It's good to have leaders and we need some rules and structure. But when it goes against who we truly are, it can be really unsettling. And that's how I lived much of my life. And I feel like in this day and age, there's this shift in consciousness, and more people are understanding when they don't feel aligned with something, they dig a little deeper and they ask more questions and they perhaps do what's calling them. And even my current situation with going and leaving everything behind, starting a fresh life on an island, for goodness sake, breaks through a lot of barriers, stories that I have and beliefs around, having a plan, having a job a certain way, make a certain amount of money, retire, all these things. I am pretty much throwing all of that out the window and following my heart's desire, at least for a little while. And that's also another story. You have to pay your dues, you have to stay somewhere for 20 years, all these different, I'm sort of just rambling here, but, as you start living a more authentic, intuitive, heart-connected life, you notice all these areas popping up all the time that are kind of blocks. And so it just comes up for me all the time. And it kind of leads me into what I was thinking about. It's all combined. What I wanted to just really express from my heart today is just being authentic in all your moments, no matter the situation, isn't always easy. But if you're not able to do that, you're putting the other person first. Does that make sense? Like you're putting yourself second when you choose not to follow what you feel good about in each moment. And it doesn't mean like you have to stir the pot or like shout from the rooftops if someone's annoying you or disagreeing with you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can just, take a breath, assess the situation you're in, assess how you want to be in that moment for your highest level of consciousness. It's really about what you want to be feeling in that moment. So if something happens to you and it puts you in a space of, oh, I have to just go along because it'll, not make any waves. I would challenge you to do something different. I would challenge you, my soul to your soul, to stick up for your soul, to handle it with grace and ease and politeness in that moment. If it's with a person you're having a interaction with, that's the big difference, right? We can show up from our highest in a way that allows our soul to feel fulfilled in that moment and also not be reactive or triggered. It's a process, man. I find myself in those situations all the time. I have most people in my life that aren't necessarily as at this way of being. I'm very thankful for those who are, who understand me at a little bit different level, and I don't feel off kilter around, but that's not where the work is anyway. It's the expansion is in being in the situations where your soul is not being honored and finding a way to speak, open your throat, open your heart and speak and honor yourself because you're worthy of having your needs met in that moment too. That's it. That's it, man. We're all worthy of having our needs met. And it's not a disservice to another person. I want everyone to be getting their needs met. Might seem like a rose-colored glasses way of being, but I'm going to hold that vision for myself and those I come in contact with, that we all rise together to get what we need in our moments. When I touch you, when I'm touching you in this moment, it's my intention to just bring a little insight and lightness and, I don't know, different way of being in the world to you. Maybe you get something from this that encourages you in a way, helping each other, loving each other. Which leads me to my last thing I wanted to kind of talk on, which is similar to this as well. I didn't really start my toast. Chocolate chip brioche bread with butter. I can't wait to eat that. So I'll make this quick. I live a life where in this moment right now, I am so here. This is all I want to be doing. This is who I am. This is who I'm showing up as. Every morning, if you go back and look at any of my videos, I'm different every morning. That's a very different way of being in the world, especially even for me, because I was in so many boxes. And I know I've talked about this before, but I'm just giving a shout out to all those people in my life and in the world who allow people to flow and be moment to moment. I think we're seeing more of it these days. I know that I have many more people in my life who we don't necessarily make plans. We say, hey, I'll catch you at sunrise if If you want to be there, I'll be there. Like, we'll enjoy each other's company. If we don't show up, we don't show up. There's no hard feelings. It's a what's working best for you in this situation. I would love to be with you. If it doesn't work for you, it's okay too. I'm thankful that I have those around me who see me and understand me that way. They don't have to have me the way I used to be. I think it's more that for me because I am very different. I used to be very on time, very structured. It's fun to talk with people that you've known for a while and they talk to you about how you've changed and they still accept you and actually really support you. I hope you all have people in your life like that. It feels really good to just be seen, to just be seen, vulnerable, open, accepted. So may you find that in your day today, in whatever way works best for you. And I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to eat my yummy toast and I'm going to get my butt on the road because I got to get going. Thanks for joining. See me another time if you choose. Follow me on Instagram. Sign up for coaching. Whatever fills you up with me in the way you would like it most. Take care. Sending you love. Always.